closest Indianapolis ever gets to being a cultural mix of everything that we ever want to be. So, I mean, what does it take to put something like this together?
Well, you know, it takes a lot of work, obviously. We've got about 300 participants. Managing 300 people that are creative and all have their own vision is a challenging thing. We spend probably 10 months out of the year working on this, preparing for it. We're in this building for 2 months. There's so much effort that goes on behind the scenes. We've got an amazing staff of people that helps us put this together. I mean, without their help, we couldn't do it on this level. There's just no doubt about it. But we believe in it. We're glad that you believe in it, and it really means a lot to hear that from you. And we really hope we can keep doing it.
Can we get a promise from you that this is going to happen next year? Because that's all that really matters.
I mean, to be honest with you, I can't stop doing it. I mean, it means too much to me. I mean, you look around here and you see all these people having a great time. I mean, they're buying art. They're buying into the concept. They're consuming music and creativity. They're out there painting on a Scion car. I mean, the sponsors love it. I mean, everybody gets involved on a different level at this event, and that's what makes it so special. And that's what makes it motivating for us to keep doing it and try to make it better.
I think it's about almost midnight right now. What time are you going to go home tonight?
I'll probably get home about 7 in the morning.
7 in the morning.
If I'm lucky. It's never really been before that.
There's so much physical, mental preparation, things going into it. So, are you going to put all your efforts into the next one? Because in the end, you're in it for the passion of doing this.
Absolutely.
Right?
I mean, you know, and I'm the kind of person, and I think Adam and I have this mutual agreement that if you're not going to do it right, don't do it. You know, we don't want this to be just another event. And that's why we started doing Oranje. You know, we got into this because we wanted to create something that was different, that stood out amongst other events. And we never wanted to see ourselves as better. We just wanted to be clearly different. And I think that everybody here would agree that this event is different. And I think that's why a lot of people come. I think that, you know, people come because they like art, they like music, but the bottom line is that everybody here knows that it's different. And that's what they really appreciate about it. And that's why they want to come no matter what, even if it's raining right before.
Oh my God, it rained. Tell me this, do you think Oranje is actually evolving itself? Is this event every year getting either different, or is there something for next year that you think could be different?
Well, I think if you come every year, you look around and you see similar things, you know, because, you know, to a certain extent there is somewhat of a formula, because we just know what works and what doesn't. But at the same time, there's always new artists, there's new musicians, there's the Sapphire Theater, which is new to Indianapolis, not just new to Oranje. So, you know, every year there's something new that comes up. And that's, you know, that's kind of the point of art. You know, that's you can't always evolve and change as a creative person. Why do it? Some of the more traditional artists and art fairs maybe don't promote that as much, or maybe it's not as valued. But for Oranje, it has to. It has to evolve. And to me, the people that come every year, not just the participants, but the people that come every year, help that evolution.
Yeah, that's my next question. I mean, the people that come every year is now we're starting to become our own little gang, our own little group, our own little club. Any thoughts on turning the people that are loyal to this yearly event into a group that's somewhat exclusive? I mean, not in the sense that we're exclusive, but we feel like we're different because we're here. We're not in Broadroof, or we're not downtown. We're not sitting home watching television on a Saturday.
I love you for it. Thank you.
You know, so I mean, we've got something here. I mean, I wonder what the next step is. I mean, throughout the year, we've got 10, 12 months.
Well, I think
waiting for this.
Certainly a lot of the online chatter, and I think, you know, what you mentioned, it's happened a lot, you know, sort of countercultures like the Grateful Dead and things like that, where the audience has become just as significant as the artist, and, you know, those things have to kind of evolve themselves, you know, the entity has to kind of, it's too contrived if we try to do it. So really, it's people like you and, you know, the other people that see things like this and that come to this and take their videos and share it and build the online community and you know, the things that you've created and the things that other people have created when the bands go out and spread the information, those are the things that will help evolve the audience and the community as a piece of Oranje that's just as significant as anybody who's directing it or helping coordinate it.
5 years from now, what do you think Oranje looks like?
Well, hopefully it looks as good as it does now, because I think it looks pretty damn good right now. And I'm very happy. I'm so grateful to see this. And you know, I hope that we're doing it in some other cities in addition to Indianapolis. I mean, Indy's our home, but I really feel like other places deserve this as well.
They deserve this.